Hey, this is Jen here at the Sheepwalk Ranch, and I have some really good news for Texas Wool School that's going to be hosted in June, so hence June Wool School. And it may not be the same next year, it might be a different month. We're going to be lowering the cost, and we're also going to be offering live viewership. Now, why are we doing that? Because one, I'm really big on accessibility. I've been talking about this now for at least a month. I want this event to be more accessible, and it's not an event, it's an opportunity. Two, we received a grant from Bandera County, which we do every year, but normally what I do is I put that money backwards into events that have already happened, like Texas Wool Week here at the Sheepwalk. But this time I decided I want to put it forward. And how I can do that is I can lower the cost of entry to classes, and I call it entry, but the fee to show up, essentially. But also I can, I can also do better for my teachers. And we do have a collective of teachers that are amazing. You're going to learn from people like me who are still new to this industry. And when I say industry, into the farming aspect, I've been practicing regenerative farming for some time now. I just didn't realize I was doing that. Thanks to Sovereignty Ranch, who's just down the way. I highly recommend you go pay them a visit. They have a brand new general store, beautiful, beautiful organic stuff, food, restaurant, the whole works. And I think they have like 5 greenhouses. It's very awe-inspiring. But it was Molly who gave me the word regenerative. And then the second time we had an in-person meeting, she threw the word out carbon. Now, I've had a lot of conversations with my uncle up in Alaska. He's a geologist, and we've talked about different soil types and how to create more of an ancient soil, get back to our roots, which caused me to do some research myself. But what I love about our community, the homesteading community, is that we are bringing so much to the table. Everyone has a different story, a different soil situation, a different scenario altogether, and we can only learn from each other. Now, I have another inspiration, and her name is Amy, and I cannot remember her last name. I was supposed to go look this up before I did this video, but she basically said that, and I quote, that we are being selfish by keeping back our creativity. So I'm with her on that. And creativity comes in all forms, whether you're planting a seed, mixing a soil, creating a fiber arts, phenomenon. I keep calling phenomenons. I don't know, fiber arts, art, something with your hands, using your hands, using your mind, using your hands, sorry. Then you are doing a service. But by not doing this stuff, by holding back, by allowing yourself to say, oh, I can't do that. I don't have time to do that. I don't have the space for that. Make it. It's being selfish. And she's right, because every one of us has something to contribute, and that's what Texas Wool School is about. It's not just about learning how to sort a fleece. It's not just learning about how to mix wool into dirt. I mean, anybody can do that, but we need to talk about why we do it, where we do it, when we do it. We want to talk about, hey, what are we going to do with that part of the fleece? Let's create something from it. Why are we doing it raw and not washing it first? There's so many questions that have to be answered, and that's what makes this a fantastic roundtable event where we learn and we teach at the same time. And I love it. This is my thing. And so I'm going to take that grant money and I'm going to put it forward back into my community by lowering the cost to be here, so that really all you're paying for is cost of supplies. You're not paying for me. It is my responsibility to pay for the teachers. This is my idea. Tag I'm it. I've never made a profit off most events that I put on, and it's okay. I'm okay with that, because the profit is in knowing that somebody out of the 500 people that passed through actually got something from what we brought to them. And that's important, right? You've learned, you want to know more. And then I did this to Phoebe and Sarah last week. I like to make my students teach. So if somebody comes in out of the blue and says, oh my gosh, what are you doing? I like to say, okay, well, hold on. Do you want to explain to them how you did it? And that there is proof enough that they were paying attention and they enjoyed what they were learning. So again, this is not just about sustainability. It's about creativity. It's about community. And it's about roundtabling our ideas so that everybody gets something out of this. So Texas Wool School, you're going to find all your information at the TexasFiberGathering.com. And we'll have stuff up at texaswoolstore.com and probably on the sheepwalkranch.com as well. So I do have many hats, but you know, it is what it is. Diversification, that's another class in itself. All right, we hope you have a great rest of the day.